Starting with example 5, we want to begin looking at some applications where we model exponential growth and decay. In example 5, we're assuming you invest $14,809 in an account earning 4.56% per year compounded continuously. That statement, compounded continuously, is one we want to look out for in these investment questions. That's going to tell us that we're going to use the formula A equals P E to the RT. Sometimes people read that as PERT, where A is equal to the amount after time t P is equal to the initial amount invested. R is the growth or decay rate, which in this case, the case of an investment would be the interest rate, and T is equal to time. So since we have an investment that's compounded continuously, that lets us know that we'll be using this formula. And in part A, we're asked, how much will you have in your account after 10 years? So using that formula, A is the missing amount that we're after, because that's how much will be in the account after 10 years. And this will be equal to 14,809, the amount that we're investing, times E to our interest rate of 0.0456, once we convert that to a decimal, times T equals 10 years. In this case, we're not solving anything, we're just evaluating this expression. And we can do that in Symbolab. By simply typing in that expression that we set up. And our output is the amount that we'll have after 10 years. Keeping in mind that this is a money-based answer, we want to intuitively round that to 2 decimal places. So the amount after 10 years in this case will be $23,364.90. In part B, we have a slightly different question. Now we're asked, how many years will it take for your investment to grow to $15,725? So now we're being told the total amount A, which is $15,725. If we're still investing that same amount, $14,809, times E to the RT, where the interest rate hasn't changed, 0.0456. But what has changed now is T, the missing piece of information. Because what we're trying to do is solve for T, the number of years it will take for our investment to grow to this amount. In this case, we'll have to look at solving this equation. And so we'll ask Symbolab to solve 15,725 equals 14,809, E to the 0.0456 times T, making sure all of that is in that exponent. And we'll get 2 answers. Again, an exact answer using that natural log notation, and then the decimal answer of 1.31615, which continues on. Since we're asked how many years, we'll round that to the nearest year. So we'll say about 1 year. Really, it'll take a little bit longer, but that's a close enough approximation.